Hello, this is Practice It Exercise 8.11 Transaction Fee Bank Account. Suppose that you are provided with a pre-written class bank account as shown below. Assume that the fields, constructor, and methods shown are already implemented and you may refer to them or use them in solving this problem if necessary. Okay, so our actual problem is write an instance method named transaction fee that will be placed inside the bank account class to become a part of each bank account object's behavior. The transaction fee, method accepts a fee amount, a real number, as a parameter, and applies that fee to the user's past transactions. The fee is applied once for every first transaction, twice for the second transaction, 3 times for the third, and so on. These fees are subtracted out from the user's overall balance, and if the user's balance is large enough to afford all of the fees with greater than $0 remaining, the method returns true. If the balance cannot afford all of these fees or has no money left, the balance is left as 0.0 and the method returns false. Okay, so we'll start out by writing our method, which is supposed to be named transaction fee. Okay, so we'll start with public boolean and transaction fee, like that. And then we need like a parameter that represents our fee, right? So the fee is going to be in dollars. So we'll use our double. So double, and then we'll name it fee, right? Just like that. And then we'll write our conditions inside. All right, so the second step is to, so the method accepts a fee amount, a real number, as the parameter. And then, so we'll name that amount, I would say. And then each transaction, it says the fee is applied for the first, twice for the second, and 3 times for the third, and so on and so forth. Okay, so we'll say double amount, since we're still dealing with money. So double amount is equal to, and then we'll write our conditions inside. So we'll say fee, we'll multiply that by transactions, which will be representing our past transactions that the problem was talking about. And then each time the transaction number increases, so over here it says the fee is applied once for the first transaction and then twice for the second. So each time we do that, we'll just say transactions times, or sorry, plus 1, which will be adding our transactions. And then after that, we will divide that by 2, which will complete our formula pretty much for our amount that we'll have. So we'll do double and then like that. So this will be pretty much incrementing through our transactions, right? And then we'll add that semicolon. And then afterwards, we'll check our balance efficiency. So over here, it says these fees are subtracted out from the user overall balance. We did that, and we'll say if the user's balance is large enough to afford all of the fees with greater than $0 remaining, the method returns true. Okay, so we'll say that, so since the balance has to be greater than our amount, and then we are dealing with balance already here, and then we have the transactions that are given to us by our previous code. We'll say if the balance is greater than amount, then we will subtract our balance by amount, right? So balance minus amount, and then if that's the case, we can return true, right? Okay, and then we will close that off like that. And then we need to account for any insufficient balances. So if the balance cannot afford all of the fees or has no money left, the balance is left with 0 and the method returns false. Okay, so if this isn't not the case, then we'll say balance is equal to 0 and then we will return false, right? And then I think that should solve the problem. Let's run it just in case. And yep, all our test cases are passed. And yep, that's it for this video, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.